triple play.
So here's Perez. Perez, center field. Hit very well. Venable on the move. Venable dives and he makes the catch. A game-saving catch. And that'll end the inning. What a play by Will Venable to send this game to the 13th.
Talk about full extension. Holy smokes, what a play.
Uribe back in and waiting. The crowd chanting. Carpenter out of his stretch. And the 2-2 pitch. Uribe hits a high fly ball into deep left field. Way down the line and gone. And the Dodgers lead 4-3 on a 2-run home run by Juan Uribe.
Tie game in the ninth. Jay grounds one. Pedroia makes the play. Throw home. 2 out. Over the third. It gets away. Alan Craig is going to come to the plate. Here's the throw. He is. The umpire making the call. They're going to say he's safe. There was interference at third base. Interference with Middlebrooks at third.
Combs a very good base runner at third. 0-2 the count.
Are you looking at curve here?
First pitch moments away in Cleveland. It'll be the Tigers and the Indians. Next. We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Detroit Tigers and the Central leading Cleveland Indians. Here with another edition of Indians Baseball, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
Well, as you check out the graphic right here, both of these guys pitching exceptionally well this season, both with really low ERAs, and so it's hard to imagine that a lot of runs will be scored in this one.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers, as their order will read like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Austin Jackson makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening.
For the infielders tonight, be prepared. If he gets that sinker working like he normally does, it should generate a lot of ground balls.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight, 58 degrees here at first pitch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with that, we'll call up the scouting report to give you a look at the repertoire for this 27-year-old right-hander. Jose Iglesias will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Out of play. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Another 0-2 home. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Miguel Cabrera will dig in now, and as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race, currently second entering play. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this will get past Chisenhall down the line. It's a fair ball.
Well, strikeout, single here to start the ball game. It was looking like he'd breezed through the top of the first inning, but not so fast.
Victor Martinez will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. It's the Tigers 0. Tribe coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here. They'll go to work against this fellow right here, Venezuelan-born right-hander Anibal Sanchez. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. Standing in as the leadoff man, Michael Bourne, as he'll get things started in the home half of the first. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. And that's offered at and missed by Bourne as he falls quickly behind here, 0-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Dirks moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
Michael Brantley will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, first baseman
Carlos Santana will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Pitch here fouled away. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. We played an inning. No score. Corey Hunter will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. One and one.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
The 1-1 home. This is toward the hole, and the leadoff man's going to reach to start the inning. That's through into left for a base hit.
batting sixth, catcher
Alex Avila will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And there goes Hunter. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time, and Hunter's got himself a stolen base.
Well, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Andy Dirks will get his first cuts here. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. And he takes strike two. Swing and a ground ball to short. Throw in time at first for out number two. Man at second here with two away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one.
And that's the beauty of having an open base. You can work that pitch off the plate and try and get him to chase, and it worked out there.
Get him down now!
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
No score here as we play inning number two. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Tigers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Brandon Moss will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Hunter, and he's got it 1 away. Nick Swisher will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting. He's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. So it's a solo home run by Nick Swisher, number 13 for him on the year, as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Yan Gomes will get his first opportunity now. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
This place just hasn't stopped buzzing from the last home run. Now, all of a sudden, one pitch later, watching another guy take a trot around the bases. That just shows you can't take any pitches off in this game.
Mike Aviles will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And the fastball is lined into center field. That's a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Lonnie Chisenhall will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Fouled back. Runner at first here, one man out. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
And you know, these guys already have 2 home runs in the game, and they darn near just got their 3rd one here. That ball just kind of ran out of steam just shy of the wall.
Zach Walters will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Well, they've got 2 on the board here in the inning, but you can see that they're not content just yet. Good job there to steal second safely, and now a 2-out single could make this a 3-run inning.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 2 full. The Tribe lead this one 2-0. Steve Lombardozzi will step in here to start their half of the 3rd with the top of the order to follow.
Steve Lombardozzi.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Called strike 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because That pitch, it's right there.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time, turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Austin Jackson will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game. First offering on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jose Iglesias will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a base hit he desperately needed. He's seen that batting average fall under the Mendoza line, so he's in danger of losing playing time if he doesn't get his act together.
Miguel Cabrera will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Now the first pitch. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
After the first 2 hitters, he looked well on his way to a shutdown inning. Now, all of a sudden, give up back-to-back singles, and they've turned this into a threat after all.
Victor Martinez will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Michael Bourne makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
That's out to right center, and that's going to find the alley between Jackson and Hunter and go all the way to the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, a perfect start to the inning here. We've already set it up with the top of the lineup leading off, so you're thinking, we'll take a walk, maybe a ground ball single, but he gives them a lot more than that. Drills this ball for a leadoff double.
Michael Brantley will stand in. He grounded out his first time. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
And this inning's going exactly to plan. You get the leadoff double, then a ground ball to the right side by your number 2 hitter moves him over to third. Now you're set up for the big boys to drive him in.
Carlos Santana will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now the first pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 11 for him on the season. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Come on, guys, that's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I gotta think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Brandon Moss will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. 0-2 now from Sanchez. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Therefore, it is Hunter, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. You guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Nick Swisher. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Cabrera will put this one away, and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here by the lake, and the Indians have taken a 4-0 lead. Corey Hunter will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Corey Hunter.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
On the ground softly to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 13, Alex Avila.
Alex Avila will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Andy Dirks will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Oh, bad call. Come on, up.
2 out, nobody on. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Yan Gomes will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Now a swing and a chance here for the right fielder, Hunter. One pitch, one away.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Mike Aviles will dig in. He singled his first time around. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this is going to find a seam. Extra bases now for Aviles. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
And another hard-hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Lonnie Chisenhall will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Zach Walters will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the fourth. And the lineup will turn over now for Michael Bourne. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. hit hard on the ground is short. And Bourne is aboard here. It's a base hit. Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Phil Koch is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Michael Brantley will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. No move from Bourne. Now the pitch. Out in front of the fastball here as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. And Hunter will put this one away with ease, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ian Kinsler will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First pitch coming. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys get me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Steve Lombardozzi will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Low for ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, now, play open your eyes for next pitch.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. On a big swing as he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. Bourne is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Austin Jackson will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Tried to check his swing, and it's a little looper to the left side.
Let's go, drive! Let's go, drive!
Ball 1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Let's go! Get him down!
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see it. He was right on that.
Brandon Moss will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. And Hunter will put this one away without much effort for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Nick Swisher will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Yan Gomes will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Hard hit towards center. Jackson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians leave one, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Jose Iglesias will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the sixth.
Jose Iglesias.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Sliced down the line at first. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Miguel Cabrera will dig in. He singled his last time around. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Now here's a finally breakthrough against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Victor Martinez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
1-2. Lined hard to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or two here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Torrey Hunter will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. The second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
And here, this ball's a little too far towards the hole to have a real good shot at 2. Unless you've got a 250-pound catcher heading down the line, this wasn't exactly a tailor-made double play ball. They'll settle for just the force at second.
Alex Avila come forward now at a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Tigers strand a pair. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Mike Aviles will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Second baseman, Mike Aviles.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fouled straight back. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's gotten that pitch past him twice here. Now, do you push your luck or give him something else?
Let it ride. Keep it out of the zone. See if he'll chase.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, he went after him with all sliders. Just one after another after another. Just couldn't do a thing with any of them.
Zach Walters will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, how much did he miss a home run by? Now, this will give us a pretty good look. That ball's up near the top of the wall, a couple more feet, and he's into his home run trot. Instead, he'll have to hold on with a loud double.
Michael Bourne will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this Monday night after this. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Andy Dirks will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Andy Dirks.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
And that misses 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So a good pitch there to get the out, and with that we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Ian Kinsler will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. Grounded, foul. Here comes a 1-2. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
Hey, yo, get those blinders off.
And this is lined hard to deep left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Steve Lombardozzi will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Scott Atchison will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And this will be fouled away. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Austin Jackson will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this ball will be chopped foul. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
And here's the first pitch. Jose Iglesias is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Bourne is there and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tigers strand a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Luke Picconen will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Michael Brantley will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen.
Here we go.
Swing and ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Boy, that's just one of those fluky plays right there. He gets a late break off the mound because he's concerned about the business end of that bat, and who wouldn't be? And they wind up not being able to get an out on that play.
Carlos Santana will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Oh, and he turns another one around here. This one to deep left center field. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a two-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Brandon Moss will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. They're saying 417 feet, the distance on that last home run. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Lombardozzi is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Sometimes, when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Nick Swisher will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now a ball lined toward right center. And a diving effort at second base, but it's by him toward the alley for possible extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league. And he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
Yan Gomes will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Hunter will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Yeah, that's just a low fastball here on the outside corner. You see him try to drive the ball the other way, but he got under it just a little bit too much, and that becomes an easy fly out.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And he is in there.
Well, that's a funny part about baseball. Every day brings you a new game. Yesterday, these guys looked lost. Couldn't buy a run. Tonight, they've got runs coming out of their ears.
Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in. He homered back in the fourth. And this one will be out of play off to the left. this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It is now 9-0. Miguel Cabrera will start things off as they look to do something here to get on the scoreboard for the first time.
And they've seen some opportunities come and go. They do have 7 hits, so it's not like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
Josh Tomlin will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
Fouled straight back. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Victor Martinez will step in. A base hit in his last time. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets Martinez, and that's the second out of the inning. Corey Hunter will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
And Torrey able to lay off that one. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. And that couldn't have been an easy take.
Fouled back. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now a swing and the bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, the very fact that he gets to this ball, that's impressive, but there was no way he was going to be able to get enough on that throw.